Welcome back everyone, this is part 18 on what if boboiboy was in My Hero Academia. I do not own boboiboy and My Hero Academia or any of the characters in this video. They belong to their own respected authors. Chapter 21. Hero is a title reserved for those who perform truly great feats. However, too many are undeserving for that honorable title. Hero Killer's harsh and bitter voice echoed inside his head. What was the meaning behind that? Was that the reason he's killing the heroes? boboiboy sighed as he put his hand on his forehead. Many questions played in his mind. boboiboy quickly remembered Raymond's advice and he discarded his negative thoughts. This is not the time to be weak. I have to be stronger in order to protect everyone. Meanwhile, Mean took out his phone, only to read the latest news about increasing victims of the famous hero killer. It seems like you have appeared in Kofu City. You monster! Edith let out a murderous look. Clearly, hatred has begun to take control of him. I already analyzed the place you often choose to end one's life. Since Kofu one of the cities that are near Hosu, then there's probably a chance for you to appear here again. Come, I'll definitely dispose of you with my own hands. Hosu City looks nicer than I expected. The man faced up to the evening sky. It's so nice that maybe this city needs a little bit of destruction. The hero killer, Stain, didn't reply to his words as his red eyes were scanning the peaceful city. Tomura Shigaraki sighed. The ruthless man really does get on his nerves. So, what are you going to do? He tiredly asked. I will reform this city. Stain replied, licking his chapped lips. But in order to do so, I require more victims. That's a dull idea. A redhead replied, currently indulging himself with a mobile game. Hey, let's play something interesting. Find the imposter among the citizens. To make it more interesting, dispose the normal ones first. That way the imposter will come out. Oh, and that imposter is from another world. He gave them a wicked smile. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? Shigaraki growled. First, he had to deal with the man who just stabbed him in the shoulder. And second, he had to deal with the sicko who claimed himself an alien from another world. Both of these villains were introduced by Kurojiri since they had the potential to be their future allies. Another world, well, that's beyond what sci-fi fiction could tell. That's not nonsense, that's actual fact. Aliens also have feelings, you know. Vengeance groaned, great. It was game over now, he lost. Right, if you're an alien, then I'll be a walking corpse while that man is a cold-blooded vampire. The owner of the Decay Court commented, rolling his eyes beneath the hero is a title given only to those who have accomplished great deeds. There are too many who act like heroes, but are really money worshippers. Until this world realizes its mistake, I will continue to appear. Stain took out his jagged sword and swung it. He quickly jumped to another building, leaving Shigaraki and Vengeance. He talks all high and mighty like that, but basically he's trying to start a grassroots movement. How? He's so noble that I could cry. The deathly pale man scratched his neck. A dark night indeed. All of the cities that he appeared had made the crime rate to fall. Some critics attribute this to a rise in Hero's consciousness and shoot him down, though. The redhead continued. Tomura Shigaraki gave a satisfied smile. That's wonderful. So the hero killer is also a hero breeder. But you will act the opposite of what you're speaking, right? Because you couldn't agree at a basic level. Vengeance gave him a smirk. Sensei, I don't like the hero killer. I can destroy things I don't like, right? Very well then, however, you can only have 3 of them. This will be a perfect chance for you to use them as a learning experience. Shigaraki growled, annoyed that the so-called alien found out about his plans. TC8, whatever. Kurojiri, bring out the nomas, he commanded. Yes, a big black warp gate appeared behind them. Once this night is over, the world will have forgotten about you. Hero Killer Stain. The pale man laughed loudly. It seems like you have quite the taste when it comes to zombie puppets. Vengeance whistled as 3 different gnomes came out from the black mist. I wonder what the hero will do about this. Shigaraki gave him a sinister smile. Vengeance slowly turned, ready to leave. Well, I'll leave the destroying to you since I have an important matter to handle. Just die already, the pale man replied. If someone manages to kill me, that is. Vengeance gave him a sly smile before leaving. Shigaraki ignored him again, folding his arms. Now, it's time to paint this city in red with a hint of mayhem. Boboiboy looked around him. Today was a busy day at Hosu City. People coming home from work, friends meeting dumping into each other, restaurants filled with customers while cars were loaded on the streets. It was a busy evening indeed. Are you sure that you're okay, Boboiboy? His mentor asked. You went through a terrifying experience last night. I won't force you if you can't. Resting is important for a hero as well, you know. I'm good. I was the one who insisted to follow you, Raymondman. Besides, I can't let that stop me. I need to be even stronger so that I can help those in need. The elemental user gave him an assuring smile. Raymondman smiled proudly. That's good then, Boboiboy was right. He can't be vulnerable right now, because being a hero requires you to stand up again. Patrolling around the neighborhood will give you a new form of experience and situations. That's why patrolling is essential for a hero to protect the city. The higher the population density, the more trouble you'll find. Both of them continued patrolling. I see, Boboiboy nodded, trying his best to keep up with Raymondman's pace. Suddenly, his phone beeped. He quickly took out his phone. It was a message from Midoriya. Midoriya, I'm worried Ida read my messages but didn't reply. He usually responds within 3 minutes of reading the message. Aizawa-sen's told me that he's doing his intern at Hosu City. The same place as you, Boboiboy, if you happen to meet Ida on your way. Please, tell him to contact me as soon as possible. Thanks, I'm worried about him as well, Midoriya. The orange dinosaur hat mumbled, having some trouble there. Raymondman slowly turned, aware of the uneasiness on the boy's face. Boboiboy hesitated a bit. Sir, what do you do when someone refuses to ask help from you? Well, you let them do what they want until that person solves his own problems. Sometimes people don't like to share their problems because they don't want it to be a nuisance to others. That's why they kept it to themselves rather than telling others, the hero replied. However, you can never let that person alone. How? Raymondman gave him a smile. Since you're the type to help, even if nobody asks you to. Maybe Boboiboy blushed a bit. It's fine helping others. However, you must also respect the person's privacy, okay? The hero advised again. Thank you. Suddenly, they heard a loud explosion coming from the west. Without wasting any time, they quickly headed to that area. However, a mysterious figure tried to attack them from behind. Boboiboy, Raymondman pushed the boy from being almost hit by the sudden attack. What? Apaka, the elemental user shouted as the mysterious figure revealed himself. Both Boboiboy and Raymondman were beyond surprised upon finding out the perpetrator behind the attack earlier. How can this be Ijo-Jo? The X-Power Watch Hunter smirked. He finally made his evil debut after years of behind the bars. He swears that he will get his revenge on Tapops and Temper after he kills Boboiboy. Miss me, what? I thought you were imprisoned by Tapops after Captain Kaizo and Layhap arrested you. Raymondman half shouted, how can the evilest and powerful villain from planet Atatatika be here? Ask that to my new boss, Vicious. Ijo-Jo gave them a wicked smile, continuing his attacks on them. Boboiboy's elemental watch glowed in a light blue color. Elemental power. Boboiboy Ice Cannon. Ice tried to counterattack. However, Ijo-Jo easily broke all of his attacks using a laser gun that Vicious gave to him. What Ice couldn't believe this? Ijo-Jo's reflexes and attack were much better than their previous battle. Really? Is that the best that you got? The green alien laughed. Take this. he fired several energy shots towards Ice. Boboiboy, Raymondman quickly protected Ice with an energy scud shield. "Are you okay?" "I am," Ice replied. "TCH, that pesky temper officer is blocking my way to kill Boboiboy." Ijo-jo gritted his teeth. He was about to fire another shot when Weapon Bot, Raymondman, quickly summoned a red and white ninja-like bot. It was a bot specialized in producing all types of weapons in the blink of an eye. Weapon Bot's ability is to provide weapons will make it easier for the owner to fight. However, not everyone can use his power well. Only those who are good at fighting can use it. And those persons were Raymondman from Tempura and Captain Kaizo from Tapops. Smoke bombs Raymondman. Threw those bombs towards Ijo-jo, causing his vision to be affected by the thick smoke. Now Boboiboy, the hero, immediately instructed. "Use your ice cannon." Ice took a deep breath, concentrating as the thick smoke was slowly fading away. "Take this." Ice shot. He aimed right in front of Ijo-jo. "What?" Ijo-jo screamed in surprise when Ice's ice shot managed to hit him. The alien was now caught in a block of ice thanks to the ice manipulator. Finally, Ice took a breath of relief and reverted back. How on earth did he manage to get here? Well, my guess is Vicious brought him here. He probably helped Ijo-jo broke out from Tapops' prison along the way. Raymondman replied, first Jakardu and Gijimo, then Ritaka, and finally Ijo-jo. This is bad. Vicious surely has strong allies in his crew. Indeed, he is a powerful enemy. Suddenly, Raymondman received an emergency call saying that there's an attack on the south and east of Hosu City. Nomes were attacking them, and the heroes needed all the help that they can get. Boboiboy, we need to help the other heroes. Leaving so soon, a person with red hair stopped those two. You're Huan? Raymondman paled. He didn't expect that his Aunt Kaizo's former friend, Kuan, was still living after a horrifying accident happened to him. Korn. Really? Ha ha ha. Vengeance hysterically laughed. That dude died 5 years ago after his friends purposely abandoned him in a mission. His smiling face immediately turned into bitter as hate swallowed him. I go by the name Vengeance now, he growled. Boboiboy gave Raymondman a confused look. Who was the man in front of them? Why did he show so much hatred on his face? Did Raymondman know him? Enough of recalling the old past between us. Vengeance gave them a smirk. He really did want to kill his former friend. However, this was not the right time and he prefers not to waste his energy killing his former friends one by one. Did you really think that Ijo-jo will be defeated that easily? Slowly, he walked towards them. Not this time. A loud explosion was heard after that. Ijo-jo managed to free himself from the ice that trapped him. I swear, I will kill you. The green alien gave them a death glare. Gee, you're welcome. Vengeance rolled his eyes. I was the one who planted a heat manipulator inside your armored suit since you never fought against four of Boboiboy's second-tier elements. The redhead growled. Now do your job properly because I need all the time you can give me. It's nice meeting you, Raymondman. I promise I'll kill you and Kaizo when we encounter again. With that, Vengeance quickly left them. Kuan. Raymondman mumbled his name. Boboiboy was about to chase Vengeance when he felt his phone vibrated. He quickly checked it out and was surprised since it was from Midoriya. What a location! The 2nd of April, 10 Echo Street, Hosu. Why did Midoriya give me this? Boboiboy whispered, feeling uneasy all of the sudden. Wait, he's in Hosu City right now. Then, that means he is in danger or someone is in danger at the moment. Midoriya needed his help. However, he was in a complicated situation as well. The hero beside him quickly noticed Boboiboy's change of behavior. Boboiboy, I have a plan. In order to help those in need, I want you to split up. But sir, what if someone discovers my elemental split ability? Boboiboy asked. However, he was more than happy that Raymondman proposed this idea to him. Let me handle that. The important thing is that we must protect everyone. Including the one who texted you just now, the hero replied. He was confident that Amato was assisting the heroes right now. So protecting boboiboy's secret and saving people can be done at the same time. Are you up for the challenge? Absolutely. A circle that contained 3 elemental logos appeared. Boboiboy triple split. Boboiboy split it into thunderstorm, cyclone, and quake. Yes, the trio original finally made their debut in the hero world. Raymondman smiled seeing the determination on the trio's eyes. Boys, let's do our best to protect everyone. Yes, the trio nodded. I, professional hero Raymondman, hereby authorize you, boboiboy, for combat. It's a villain. Somebody, please help us. Run, run. The sound of people screaming in fear filled the chaotic night as they panically ran to safety. Flames ignite, damaging the public property and engulfing everything on its way. The gnome's eerie voice roared as it looks for the next victim. The mindless zombie will not stop as long as all the heroes were still standing. Where are the heroes? A girl trembled as the gnomu was right in front of her. She closed her eyes, bracing for impact as the gnomu was about to hit her. Stop! Gran Torino quickly kicked the gnomu, saving the poor girl from being hit. Hurry, run, the elder hero commanded while the girl quickly ran away. How many years since I fought this Ernest? I'm getting myself mixed up again in something crazy. I won't let you do whatever you want. Gran Torino was about to attack again when a fiery shot hits the gnomu, burning it at the same time. I was looking for the hero killer, but this guy's timing was bad. The number 2 hero entered the scene, feeling proud as always. I do not know who you are, honored elder, but leave the rest to me. Endeavor. The people around them gasped. Be careful, Todoroki. This guy's got multiples cork on his hand, Gran Torino advised. Exactly as he said, the gnomu got up and released the fire he had absorbed from the Endeavor's fire attack. Absorb and release quirk. How? However, that isn't enough to defeat me. Endeavor repulsed the attack. Unknown to the fire hero, the gnomu's body as it jumped high in the sky. The mindless zombie continued attacking Endeavor on Gran Torino, this time with its sharpened tongue that slited into many. Watch out! Whirling cyclone. Strong whirling wind hit the gnomu and carried it high into the sky before it managed to attack the 2 heroes. A ticket down for 1. Cyclone let out a small grin. He used his whirling cyclone. Are you okay? Cyclone immediately asked as he got off from his cyclone hoverboard. The 2 heroes were stunned for a moment. How can this boy defeat that monster so easily? Well, we meet again, boboiboy. Endeavor was the first to recover. Ah, yes. Cyclone pulled out his sweet yet fake smile, feeling shy for his rude action to the hero before with a hint of disgust since this man did abuse his icy hot friend. You actually know him. So he's a US student then, Gran Torino commented. I wonder if that Midoriya kid knows this boy. Cyclone sweated nervously when the 2 heroes were still looking at him. I'm sorry for using my quirk in publicity and without a proper license, but I already got Raymondman's permission to do so. He quickly explained, afraid of getting in trouble. Kid, this is a dire situation. Of course, you need to use your quirk to defend yourself, Gran Torino commented. Cyclone smiled as he gave them a peace sign. Thanks a bunch there. Suddenly, a loud explosion was heard. However, this time it was from the fire that started to spread quickly. Manuel, put out the fire, a horned hero commanded. Why did you choose a time like this to go off somewhere, Tenya? Manuel half shouted when Ida suddenly disappeared from his sight. Guess I have to deal with this first. Using his quirk, he directed the water, trying his best to extinguish the fire. Manuel, normal hero. Manuel, Cyclone whispered. If he wasn't mistaken, Midoriya once told him that Manuel was the hero that was in charge of Ida's intern program. If Manuel was here, then maybe Ida is with him. Without much thinking, Cyclone quickly approached them. The water is not enough to put out the whole fire. Manuel shouted, Oh no, the fire is getting bigger by seconds. Let me help you, Cyclone offered. The horned hero beside him looked at Cyclone as if he grew a second head or something. You're just a kid. Let the pro heroes handle this. He reprimanded. Cyclone gave the hero a glare. Wow, he can now glare thanks to Thunderstorm. Well, they were siblings after all. I won't offer if I'm not confident enough to help, you know? Cyclone hopped back to his hoverboard. He then used his hoverboard to fly high up to the sky. Cyclone took a deep breath. Be one with the wind. He deeply concentrated, feeling the movements of the wind around him. Oh wind, don't let him down now. There are two types of air current right now. Valley winds that blow between high-rise buildings and street winds that blow along the main roads. Cyclone mumbled, That's it. What do you have in mind there? Gran Torino shouted from below, Sir, there is a way to put out this fire immediately. The flames are currently gathered in one place. So it's easier to be extinguished at once, Cyclone answered. Sounds easy, but how can you do that? Manuel asked. Well, they are two types of winds that blow into different directions. I can use my wind manipulation ability to change the wind's course of direction so that it can extinguish the fire in one strong blow. Cyclone replied, This is the first time he tried this kind of ability. However, this is the result of his training. Sounds good. The heroes nodded. We're counting on you then. Leave it to me. Cyclone concentrated again. He could feel the wind's movement again as he slowly redirecting the air current into one direction. Hurricane blow. A strong gust of wind blew towards them. Since the wind was so strong, all the heroes had to cling onto something so that they won't be blown by Cyclone's wind. Exactly like Cyclone had planned, the strong wind managed to extinguish the fire. Now the street was no longer engulfed by fire thanks to the blue-themed boy. I can't believe that he actually pulled that off, Endeavor whispered. To put out the whole fire, the wind speed must be about 60 meters per second. This boy's wind manipulation is really something. Thank you for putting out that fire. Manuel quickly ran towards Cyclone. What's your name? I mean, it's boboiboy. Cyclone replied, almost replying to his own name, boboiboy. Wait, as in the kid who has the elemental quirk. Hey, I saw you on TV. I have to say your quirk is awesome. No wonder, you could easily manipulate the wind current just now, Manuel commented. Cyclone blushed a bit. Thank you. Suddenly, he remembered something. Sir, where's Ida? I don't see him around here, Manuel sighed. That's the problem. I don't know as well. I'm worried. With the Nomus attacking, he might be in danger. Now that you mention it, where did that Midoriya kid go? Gran Torino looked around, hoping that Midoriya was somewhere around here. My son, Shoto ran off just now. I have no idea where he's heading to. Endeavor commented, slightly sad because his son left him all of the sudden. After hearing all that, Cyclone stiffened and his mind tried to process what was really going on. Where did his friends go? Don't tell me that. They encountered the hero killer. It seems like the mindless zombies are on a rampage, Amato. Mechabot commented from afar. Indeed, with the alien tech that Vicious gave to All for One, there's no doubt that this helps to accelerate the process of generating the Nomus. Amato replied, and why are we not kicking their butts? I want to show those heroes my ultimate blaster mode, the red bot complained. We are helping them, but from afar. Besides, we have to keep an eye so that Vicious doesn't interfere in this, or else the problem might get bigger. Amato answered, plus, I need to make sure that my son's elemental splits stay hidden for now. He continued, meanwhile, the smell of blood adorned the small, narrow, and quiet valley. Ida lay on the street floor holding back the pain he received when a sword pierced right in his left shoulder. I'm going to kill you, he glared at the man. The source of his revenge, hero killer Stain, that's pretty bold for a child to say. Stain replied as he stepped on Ida. He couldn't believe that he was caught by this kid. Thanks to the boy, his killing attempt failed. But no worries, his prey was still unable to move. He had plenty of time to kill the pro hero, Native. Siblings, hi. Stain's red eyes shifted back to Ida. He remembered now. He once let a hero live after delivering fatal damage to him. What was his name again? Oh right, Ingenium. Yes, I am the younger brother of the hero you attacked. I have come to stop you in his place. Ida slowly lifted his face. Dark blue eyes looked at the villain with pure hatred. Remember my name for as long as you live. Ingenium, it is the name of the hero who will defeat you. Ridiculous. Stain pulled out his sword and stabbed Ida for the second time. Ida could only scream in pain. You and your brother are fakes. That's why you lost to me. Stain growled, shut up, villain. It's because of you my brother was paralyzed from the waist down due to spinal cord damage. He can't work as a hero anymore. Ida shouted in anger, my brother. He was an excellent hero who gave me a dream, and you hero killer destroyed my hero. I won't forgive you for that. I will kill you, kill me. Are you sure that's something a hero should say? Stain questioned. If you really want to kill me, then save that guy first. Stain pointed the injured hero. Reflect on yourself and save others first. Don't use your power for yourself, being taken in by the hatred before you and trying to fulfill your own desire. Sorry kid, but that's the furthest from what a hero should be. That's why you will die. He smiled wickedly and pulled back his sword. Ida's blood clung at the tip of the sword. Slowly, he licked the blood on his sword. My body won't move. Ida panicked, unable to move his body thanks to Stain's quirk. Goodbye. Stain swung his sword high, ready to end Ida's life while Ida could only close his eyes in defeat. But Smash Midoriya came unannounced as he managed to land a hit on the hero killer, rescuing Ida from him. Midoriya. Ida mumbled. How did Midoriya find him? I came to save you, Ida. The green head turned towards him. How did you know? Why? Ida questioned. 60% of the hero killer's victims were found in places without many people. That's why I searched away from the center of the commotion in alleyways near normal hero agency. Midoriya explained, you weren't with Manuel just now, so I thought that you probably found the hero killer. And why you say it's because you're my friend. Of course, I will come to help you. The greenhead continued, can you move? I can't. Ever since he cut me, I think it's his quirk. Ida tried his best to move his body but failed. Wait, his quirk is able to stop the movement of his opponent. I have to be careful. Midoriya mumbled, listen kid, if we clash, of course, the weaker will be called. Stain warned, giving Midoriya a murderous gaze. Now what will you do? Midoriya shivered in fear for a moment there, but he quickly threw it away. He can't be scared now. He's different from the guys at USJ. His eyes are those of a killer. I need to stall some time before a pro hero arrives. That was his best option for now. Midoriya, run away. This has nothing to do with you. I shouted, if you say that, then heroes can't do anything. It's like what All Might said, meddling when you don't need to is the essence of being a hero. Midoriya replied bravely. Stan licked his lips. Good. Without wasting his time, the greenhead marched towards Stan. Get close to him in one movement to shorten the distance between me and my opponent with a long reach. Good decision. The hero killer smiled manically as he slowly took his knife. However, Midoriya was quicker as he slips easily from Stain. Despite that, having a good reflex, Stain quickly swung his sword towards Midoriya, but he disappeared. Wrong. Midoriya was above him. 5% Detroit smash. Bullseye. Midoriya's punch managed to hit Stain on the head. Lita gasped in surprise. What's with that movement? He's moving like Bakugo. Full calling worked. Midoriya landed away from Stain. I can fight. Midoriya thought that move could stop Stain, but he was totally wrong. The villain smiled triumphantly as he licked the small amount of blood on his sword. as a result, locking Midoriya's movements. I can't move, such a small graze made me unable to move. Midoriya thought, struggling to move his body. No, it's blood. It's not that you saw through my movements. You left my field of vision and maneuvered so that you would definitely be able to bring me down, Stain commented as he got up. People who are all talk are a dime in a dozen, so I'll let you live for now. Ignoring Midoriya, Stain walked towards Ida, who was still unable to move. Ida trembled when the hero killer was inches from him. You're different from these guys. His sword was directed at Ida, once again ready to kill him. No, stop, Midoriya shouted. Thunderstorm slash. Stain could feel himself get electrified because of the sword flash from Thunderstorm. TCH. He clicked his tongue as another interruption came by. Red eyes glared at the hero killer. How dare you attack my friend? He growled in anger. Boboiboy, Midoriya and Ida shouted. In the flesh. Thunderstorm replied. We have some unfinished business to settle, Mr. Hero Killer. It seems like our paths have crossed again. Stain replied amusedly. He didn't expect them to meet this soon. The boy in front of him did leave a good impression on him ever since their last meeting. Boboiboy, do you know him? Ida questioned. I do, and he left a bitter memory in me. You're going to pay for that. Thunderstorm red eyes flashed with fierceness. Stain licked his lips. We'll see about that. The villain quickly jumped towards Thunderstorm, ready to stab him on the shoulder. Not a chance. Thunderstorm Vortex. The red-themed boy spins his Thunderblade in a circular motion, creating a vortex of lightning, and then throws it at Stain. Again, the hero killer received a strong electric shock from the lightning manipulator, and this certainly left a huge damage on him. What? Boboiboy's electric current is stronger than usual. Is this because of the red lightning? Midoriya thought to himself. Thunderstorm was furious when he saw his friend's injuries. How dare the hero killer lay a finger on his friends? Boboiboy, be careful. The hero killer has a quirk that can stop you from moving. Midoriya quickly told him, still unable to move. Wow, who knew that a kid like you could actually hurt me? Stain commented, but is that the best you got? There's plenty more. Thunderstorm split his Thunderblade into two. He then engaged in a sword fight with the villain, moving incredibly fast, matching Stain's movement. Incredible. Midoriya and Ida mumbled, couldn't believe their eyes that Boboiboy was evenly matched with Stain. I knew you were something back then. Stain commented, to think that you still protected that so-called hero when you were literally betrayed. Let's just say that I'm too good to be bad. Thunderstorm smirked, kicking Stain's sword away. He was about to hit the villain with his Thunderblade when, prove it. Stain took a knife and threw it at Ida, shocking the red-themed boy. Ida Midoriya shouted on top of his lungs while Stain smiled triumphantly. Warm red blood was flowing as a result of the stab. However, the blood did not belong to Ida but Boboiboy. Ida's voice trembled in fear. He was unharmed because it was Boboiboy who took the injury for him. Thank goodness you're all right. Thunderstorm tried to hold back the pain in his shoulder. Without much thinking, he used his body as a shield just now. Protecting his friend was all that he could think of. Why did you protect me? Ida half-shouted, frustrated that two of his friends risked their lives for someone like him who chose to case his revenge. Are you an idiot? Red eyes meet dark blue ones, you're my friend. Besides, I regretted that I couldn't help you back then, so just shut up and let me help you. We're definitely going to have the friend talk after this. Impressive, Stain commented. Once again, the elemental user managed to catch his attention with his bravery. Slowly, Thunderstorm pulled out the knife on his left shoulder. It was a painful experience, but he had to endure it. Well, this was nothing compared to the pain he had to endure when Solar started to praise himself in front of the mirror for 3 hours. That cheap trick isn't going to stop me. Thunderstorm gave him a confident smile. Stain licked his lips, ready to attack again when... He stopped and stepped back. This time it was because of Todoroki's flame. One after another, there are a lot of people in my way today. Todoric Todoroki-kun, Todoroki, his friends shouted, Midoriya, you need to give more details in times like this. You made me late, Todoroki replied in a cool demeanor. Todoroki-kun, you too. Ida mumbled, you're using your left side now, huh? Thunderstorm commented. It took me a few seconds to figure out what you meant since you just sent a location info. You're not really one to send that for no reason. You meant that you were in trouble and needed help, right? Todoroki quickly launched an ice attack towards Stain. Now is my chance. Thunderstorm swiftly used this opportunity to save those who couldn't move and move them to one place. Nice diversion there, he said, successfully saving the others. Someone's time will be up soon, huh? Stain whispered, cutting Todoroki's ice. Todoroki-kun, you can't let this guy see your blood. I think he controls his opponent's acti by ingesting their blood orally. That's how he got us, Midoriya warned him. That's why he uses blades, huh? I have to keep my distance then. Suddenly, Todoroki's left cheeks was grazed with a knife. You have good friends, Ingenium. Stain marched towards Todoroki as he tried to stab him. However, he was stopped by Todoroki's ice pillar, but that didn't stop him. A sword. He threw it at the same time as the knife. Wrong. It was only a trick to avert Todoroki's attention from him. The villain quickly pulled Todoroki towards him as he tried to lick the blood on his face. That was close. Luckily, Todoroki quickly made his move. He ignited his fire quirk that caused Stain to back off for a moment. Be careful, he's a strong one, Thunderstorm advised, summoning his thunder blades again. Both Todoroki and Thunderstorm tried to fight the hero killer, buying as much time they needed for a pro hero to come to them. They also tried their best to distance Stain from the victims. If Stain were to get his hands on them, then probably one could die. Midoriya, boboiboy, Todoroki, why? I've inherited my brother's name. That guy is mine, Ida growled in frustration. You've inherited it. That's strange. The Ingenium I saw before didn't have that look on his face, though. Todoroki commented, he's a well-respected hero who helps those in need. Todoroki, after many attempts of trying to move his body. Finally, Midoriya did it. Slowly, his hands began to move. To block your own view against an opponent faster than you, what a foolish plan. The villain cuts Todoroki's ice block as if it was nothing to him. I wonder about that. Thunderstorm gave him a grin as he appeared behind him. Thunderstorm slash, however, the red-themed boy's plan backfired when the villain easily and swiftly dodged his sword attack. That thunder blades are a pain in the neck. Stain growled, what? Thunderstorm couldn't believe this. That was the first time someone managed to dodge that kind of attack. You don't want your friends to be killed, right? Then stop me. Stain gave him an evil grin as he clashed his sword with Thunderstorm's. Thunderstorm felt a sharp pain on his shoulder, thanks to the wound earlier. TCH. Stain used this golden opportunity to kick the boy, hitting the wall hard. Boboiboy, Todoroki shouted. Time to end this. Stain attacked from above, his sword aiming at the pro hero, Native. However, his actions were stopped by Midoriya, who could move freely again. I can move normally for some reason now. A time limit, Todoroki commented. No, that kid should have been the last one he got. Native replied behind him, barely could move. Is this guy's blood typo? Stain whispered, kicking Midoriya away from him. He takes in a person's blood to keep them from moving. Since I got free first, I can think of 3 possible reasons. Midoriya theorized, I could be less effective with more people. The amount of blood ingested could affect how long it works. And there could be a difference in effectiveness based on a person's blood type. Mine is B. Native responded. Anchaipe Ida continued. Then, this guy's quirk probably controls one's movement within a time limit based on their blood type. Thunderstorm concluded. Blood type, Huh. That's correct. Stain smirked. Finally, his quirk's real ability was revealed. That's a dangerous quirk. You got there. Thunderstorm glared. Todoroki-kun, boboiboy. I think our best option is to hold on by avoiding close combat until the pros get here. Midoriya suggested, boboiboy, are you really sure that you're okay? You've shed too much blood there. Green Eyes looked worriedly at his friend. This is nothing compared to being thrown to space. Thunderstorm replied, assuring his friend that he was okay despite the wound he received. Thrown to space, Midoriya silently questioned. What are you talking about, boboiboy? That wound is deep. You were wounded because of me. Ida shouted. His tears were falling now. He couldn't believe this. Here he was lying miserably on the ground while his friends were risking their lives to protect him. Well, it was a good price to pay in exchange for your safety. Thunderstorm gave Ida an assuring smile, something he only gave to his siblings. I'll support you guys from behind. Midoriya, you and boboiboy tried to distract him. Todoroki turned to them. That's a pretty big risk, but sure. Let's kick his butt. Thunderstorm nodded, combining his thunder blades into a dual blade form. Midoriya, Todoroki, and Thunderstorm were ready to fight again. They can't lose hope now. That's what being a hero is all about. Let's do this. The three of us will protect them. We're going to save you, Ida. End of chapter 21. Link down to the comments. If you want to read the rest of the story, I hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.